Like that was just so unnecessary, though. That's unnecessary. Yeah, dude, I don't know what the heck is going on with my internet connection. I don't know what the heck is going on, man. Uh I don't know what the heck is going on. Maybe we're making too much money on the stream. Maybe that's what it is. I had to just reset my internet connection and everything. Yeah, I don't. And this is AT&T fiber, so this type of stuff theoretically should not happen, and yet here we are. Here it's happening. It's not like it's a anyway. You know the Nasdaq missed my target by 2 points. I mean, I don't know why the market can, like, wherever I put my target at, for whatever reason the market seems to stop. I don't think I have the same target as everybody else. I'm only looking for a certain number to get a certain profit goal. Excuse me. And that can vary depending on where I enter and exit a trade. I don't know why. The market just kind of knows where it's at and will move away from it after aggressively moving towards it and finding its way back to the entry point. I just don't get it. I don't understand it. Or not necessarily understand it. I just don't know why this is a continuous problem. I can understand if it happens every blue moon, but it just seems like every time we put on a trade, the market is bouncing a tick away from. I mean, the entry was damn near perfect. I mean, we had a perfect entry almost. So, I mean, I really don't know. And this is an ongoing thing. It will come back to my break even before it hits the target. And I feel like this is a very, I mean, what was the point of it stopping right there before R1? I mean, R4. Like, what was the point of that? I mean, if there was no level, there is nothing of significance in this area. So for it just a dead stop at that level, and gold is just playing with me too right now. It won't pull back right here to 82. For whatever reason, it bounced at 83. I don't know why, and it won't pull back. This is probably the most frustrating part about trading because you're not right until you're actually out of the position. You're not right. I mean, I'm up, but I'm not right until it actually hits that final target. And uh, mm, it's frustrating, man. Yeah, the building that I live in, they have like a monopoly here. you kind of have to get AT&T fiber. And I think because it doesn't really have any other competitors. I mean, we do have Spectrum, but everything is set up for AT&T, so it's kind of a hassle for anything other than. So it's like it's not a monopoly, but it is a monopoly because well, it's not a monopoly because you could, but everything is set up for AT&T fiber. So I think that's probably how they kind of get around that. You got to be fucking kidding. Thank you. Thank you. I don't even know if I got hit. Oh, there it is. Thank you. I finally got my target filled. Oh my God. I don't, man, let me show y'all guys what I was going through. Man, that was a tough trade. That was a tough trade. Tough. It came down and pushes right back up. My stop is above, uh, my stop is right here at this high at like 97.5 or something like that. So it didn't come close to my stop, but this was such a stressful short because I knew, or it was highly likely that the bears were going to come in on this because we got the lower lows, which gave away the signs that the bears were selling the rips. We got the lower highs that shows that the bears were protecting their positions. They all take profit, so that pullback trade is what I was looking for. Looking for the pullback trade, and initially the short works out perfectly. It just doesn't hit my target the first time. It pulls back. It does this. You get all this buyer aggression, and I'm thinking, man, if it pops up above that high, shit, my stop is toast because all the sellers and their stops are sitting like literally above this high right here. And all the bulls needed to do was maybe put a little bit of fuel into their aggression, and pop, there goes my stop. And I was going through it because I was thinking to myself, maybe I should add more risk. Like all the thoughts that every trader has, add more risk to it. Um, Move your stop. Add to. I was like, dude, no. I'll just accept the loss. I was already looking for like a follow up trade, just in case. And if I lost that follow up trade, I was just gonna cut it for the day. So I was going through it. That was definitely a stressful short. Once I saw that the bears kind of failed at this high right here, I got more comfortable in the position. But y'all see where my target is. Actually, I don't know if y'all can actually see that. Let me. Honestly, I think this is probably punishment from yesterday because for those that was with me last night, I cut, well, yeah, I removed my limit, and the trade works out in the end. I think it was just punishment, I guess. Maybe I was punishing myself. So you see, this is where my target was right here, and it missed me by a tick, literally. After being in that stressful short, it misses me by a tick, and then it bounces. And I'm sitting here thinking, oh my God, should I cut out of this position or should I just let it play out? And I will say that is a very uncomfortable feeling. It's very uncomfortable being a disciplined trader. Is uncomfortable. The thought of loss is enough fuel to elicit action, negative actions that will probably put you deeper in the hole. But I told myself I'm just going to let the trade play out. I'm going to absolutely hate if it comes back and stops me out. Because if this thing bounced, if it bounced, it was highly likely that it was going to come back to my break even. And it was going to be highly likely that it would hit my stop before ever hitting my target. So I'm just glad it worked out. I'm just glad that this 50 EMA was trailing and the bears just sold that retest. And I was like, dude, it literally missed me by a tick. That's what's so frustrating. Literally a tick. Literally a ticket bounced. And this is the where is that move at? Yeah, so this is the trade that I was in last night. It misses my limit. It misses the limit by a couple of ticks here. I think 2 ticks. Because I have my actually no. Or no, where was it at? Because I remember getting it was like at 50 or something like that. No, that's not it. Yeah, this is me stopping out of the position. Good thing I stopped out of this position. Good thing I listened to myself last night and told myself, take a small loss here and go to bed. Because if I stayed up fighting gold last night, this thing just kept going. And knowing me, I probably would have kept shorting this thing, trying to get my money back. Not even thinking about going long or waiting for a long opportunity. I was going to look for a short. So I'm glad that I just took that 9 tick loss after being profitable in the position. Because mind you, I was profitable and then price came back up. It didn't hit my stop originally. It came right back down. But then I just moved my stop to 9 ticks above my entry. And I got stopped out, unfortunately. But last night, this was the in this I had an entry at 58.6. It fills the entry after I remove my limit. I thought to myself that maybe I was wrong here. It missed me right here. It pushes up. If I got filled right here, it missed my target. It missed the target by 3 ticks and then reversed. I was thinking to myself, man, I don't even know how to even feel about that. Because if I got filled, it would have missed the target. It would have pulled back. It would have double bottom here. It would have pushed right back up and then bam, I wouldn't have gotten stopped out, but I would have gotten nervous in this trade, but I still would have gotten my target hit. But I moved my limit and it came back and got it. And I just missed this big move up from last night. So today was definitely one of those days, man. I'm going to take today as a lesson learned. Just learn the lessons from the day and I guess just let the market come back and play out. I mean, if it pulled back, it was still a decent buy. It was still a decent buy, but gold can be so ruthless at times, man. That's what kind of just concerns me sometimes with trades when I trade her. She's easy, but at the same time, she can be so ruthless because I don't want to be in a situation where it misses my target. It comes and stops me out, and then it goes, and then it goes my direction. I mean, I would feel attacked by that. And I know that I'll probably trade on tilt after that because I would feel that uh, it was taken away from me. So we'll see. We got CPI tomorrow, so we'll see. Man, I don't know, man. I might take a break on gold, man, for a while because that was stressful. I'm not gonna lie, that was stressful. Stressful shorts. I hate these stressful shorts. Hate them. Just imagine being a bear trying to short this thing right now. Stressful. You say you're shorting the personal account. You actually started a personal. Hold on, Cave Trader. Let me see. Give me a second. Yeah, it has my IP address on it. Give me a second. I'll take a screenshot of it and show it on stream. Almost worth almost. You see what I'm talking about? That's crazy. All right, give me a second. So I mean, honestly, that's pretty good actually. That's pretty good. That is a decent connection. I don't know why I'm having the internet connection issues, but that's pretty good. Yeah, it don't feel like it though sometimes, or maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm being entitled here. I don't know. That is pretty fast. That's half a gig of download and upload speed right there. That's damn near about a half a gig of upload and download speed. So I don't know why the yeah, Alfred, dude, my internet, I have no clue why, but my internet connection just cut off, like it completely cut off. I don't know if they was doing something, if they was just hooking up new lines or whatever the heck they're doing. I have no clue. But the building I live in, they have a monopoly on AT&T fiber here. So, and then I use the air quotes because you could use Spectrum, but everything is set up for AT&T, so it's easier. The building has a contract with AT&T. Um, it's easier. That's why they have it set up that way. So it's like, yeah, whatever, fine. And I haven't had any issues until today and yesterday, where the stream just dropped. It cut out. And you know the crazy thing is, I was sitting here. I didn't even realize the stream ended. I did not realize it ended at all because it was like a quick drop and then it popped back up. OBS didn't say anything. The last thing that was said was by gain weight, and I was in there talking to myself, but I was so caught up in this gold trade because it was so damn stressful that I didn't even notice. And that's something that I'm gonna start working with now. I got to get on Cave Trader's level of to what's the word? The detaching from the outcome of the trade. That is definitely the next milestone, the next Mount Everest, quote unquote, that I'm going to conquer. Because uh, that was a lot. I mean, this is what gold did, Alfred. Gold straight up, and then it hits my man. Gold. If gold didn't stress me out the way that it did, I would have actually entered in at 82 because this is what I was going to look for as an entry to go long. But I was already in it short, so I was thinking, well, I can just target this area and and I front ran it a bit, like a point. I front ran it by a point. It bounced. So my target was at 83.1. This thing bounces at 83.2, and then it comes back and hits my target. And I'm thinking, like, dude, missing me by a tick, that is ruthless. That is super ruthless. But I would have been in this at 82.9. I would have been in this. I would have been in this long if and I'll be looking for price to retest around R2. And that's kind of why I was kind of concerned about my short, because I was like, dude, this is a good area to go long. The bulls can definitely it's a great area to go long. It's great. That's why we're seeing bullishness in this area. So I was concerned, but I was like, no, I'm just going to let the trade play out. I'm going to let it play out. And you know, the Nasdaq missed my damn target by like 3 points up here. So I'm willing to rescale back into this. But honestly, I'm actually going to move my, oh shit, my account's not connected. I think if I get this order filled, it's not going to fill. Shit. Uh, I'm sorry about the connection, guys. I apologize. Yeah, that can definitely be true, Cave Trader. Yeah. Mm. I mean, but how did everybody do today, though? Man, like I said, I might take a break from trading gold, man. That was super stressful. Got all this data just freaking loading. Well, Cave Trader, I guess this is what a naked chart looks like. This is what a naked chart looks like, dude. I wouldn't even know where the hell I. Well, this is my entry chart, so it's not like I'm looking for entries on that chart. I'm not really doing analysis on that chart. Of course. Good thing I didn't take that trade on ES. Actually, ES just kind of made a pattern just now. And that I just peeked. Mm, of course. Dude, what the heck is going on today? What the heck is going on? Seems like all my M and Q charts are just having a hard time loading the data. And there we go. We're back in business. Mm, mm. Ugh. Mm. I mean, technically, yeah. Mm. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, because this time around, the market is more concerned about the producer. This time around, we're not as crazy as this sounds. We probably will see. I mean, we will see a reaction from the market tomorrow with CPI, but the market is only concerned about the consumer right now. Damn, look at all these puts getting swept. Yo, is that a all these puts are getting swept right now? Looks like the market thinks that price is going to get to 576. Looks like 576 is where these dark pool levels are coming in at around 578, 576. That's interesting. But you can't deny all these puts that's getting bought. Man, on the Qs. I mean, would you hmm. I mean, we're still in positive gamma too, so that's the crazy thing. I mean, the bulls are going to buy as long as we're in a positive environment, but damn, they are definitely sweeping puts. So I guess that if that's not a sign for tomorrow, I don't know what is. Yeah. Oh yeah. Shit, I meant to talk about that too. So I asked my AI assistant how we should interpret today's data release, and the summary of it is that the PPI data signals an easing in inflation combines with Fed rate cut odds and a weaker dollar to create a strong bullish. Oh, this is for gold. God. All right, so it shows a moderation in monthly wholesale inflation gains compared to July, which had a sharp surge. The headlines final demand PPI increased by 0.3% month over month and down 0.9% year over year. Remained steady at 3.3%. So signs of easing inflation pressure, core inflation moderation, fixed components. So today's PPI points towards easing wholesale inflation pressure, aligning with a softening labor market, and supports the case for a near-term Fed rate cut while keeping an eye on mixed sector. What the heck? Sectoral? What? What is that word? Sector couture? Sector couture? Specific price dynamics. What the heck does this word even mean? Is this the AI hallucinating? Actually, let's see what the sector? The heck is that? Let's look up the word. I don't know what it means. I don't even know what it is. a sector. So that's probably the okay. That's probably the AI. It made a mistake. Okay, I didn't ask you to read all that. Okay. All right. So we'll see, man. We'll see if we can kind of get a push here. If they'll hold. Well, shit. I don't know, man. I don't know. Oh wow, gold. Okay. Damn, gold would have hurt my feelings right there. If I got in long here, but at the same time, if I got in long right there, yeah, gold would have hurt my feelings right there. I would have lost. That would have stopped me out. Mm. Ugh, but you know, ugh. Honestly, this is another lessons learned. Okay, I'm gonna take this in for today because when I saw this form, we got a swing high right here, and then we have two swing highs underneath this one. So I was thinking to myself, huh, if gold pushes up above that level, that would be surprising because why would the software create a swing high right here and then another swing high right here just for the bulls to push past that? That it wouldn't have made sense because that would have mean that gold would have broken structure to the upside twice in one move, and that is not gold's personality. She is not the Nasdaq. She is not capable of that shit. Or she is capable of it. She just doesn't do it. It's kind of like when your girl comes home and she shows you a new trick and you appreciate the new trick, but then you have to wonder where the fuck you learn that shit from. Like, where you get that from? Where you get that from? Who taught you that shit? Because that's not how you're supposed to be doing. That's not how you normally do shit. But okay, well, we'll see. I am willing to add to this position. I'm not going to. I probably will adjust my stop a little bit underneath this low, maybe. No, I'm not. I'm not. No. So I'm willing to enter into this position if I. Oh shit! If I get filled here, you know what? Uh, I'm going to actually not trade there. I'm going to try to get a retest of that low right there. Because I mean, if it does go down, that that news low right there. Actually, I probably put it. Because this is the news low right here. So let me actually look at bookmap. I mean, bookmap. Uh, mm, oh shit. Okay. Mm. 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 If we can get price to break above 950, I'll add to the position. If we can get a strong, we can get a break and a pullback and it holds 950, I'll add. But okay. No, I'm only moving at lower game weight because I want the market to go higher, but we just, at least the software just told me that we just made a swing right here. And this is now considered a swing, which would make this a lower high. So if the bulls aren't isn't if the bulls aren't going to hold it, that means that this thing is going to go lower. So I'm putting my entry. I'm just kind of protecting myself a little bit because if this thing doesn't get back above 950, then this thing can it can break. This thing can break down lower. Now we'll see. We'll see. But all right, guys. I again apologize for all the technical difficulties. As Alfred said, it is out of my control, but I do hate when it happens. So we'll anyway, I appreciate those that joined. We'll definitely come back later on tonight, and we'll definitely look for more opportunities to earn some more money. And with that said, peace out, everybody. Have a good day.